He doesn't discuss it. He comes out looking macho as usual. But inside, he's consumed by a lot of worries. He will tell you he doesn't have anyone to trust to tell because he doesn't want to show his weak side. What are we doing, Seth? Hey, hello everyone. We'll be looking at emotions among men today. Yes, you heard me. Do you think that men are the weaker sex? With the experience you've seen so far till date, do you still think that women are, or the men that are weaker when it comes to thinking and executing whatever they want to do in life? We'll be looking at that today, and I would like to hear and get your views on it. If you are new in the channel, you know what to do. Please kindly subscribe, tell a friend, thumbs up, and drop comments. Share. It's always good to share. Okay? Emotions among men. Now, the last time I think I was having a talk with a group of friends, the female, you know how it is. It could be a little bit dicey where the male and the female will try to prove that the other gender is weaker than the other one. Okay, let's break it down a little bit. And I would like to get your take on this as well. What are we doing, Seth? Now, you talk about emotions. Let's go back a little bit of history because I'm of the opinion that men are the weaker sex. Yep, you heard me. I think so. And I'm going to give it to you a little bit. Don't give me names. It's just based on what I've heard and I've seen. Let's go back from day one. When Adam saw Eve, you know what he did, he somersaulted and all that. Hey, you're not going to say that in the Bible, but I'm just saying. Okay. Now, he now went and ate the apple. Was he trying to prove something to Eve? What was his proof? Or maybe like, God is my father, it's okay, and he ate it. Even when he was told not to. That is still being done till today, right? Was it emotions? Was it love? Was it I don't care? Or a little bit of everything? But he was the one that made the decision. Was that right? Okay, I'll leave that to you. Let's go a little bit deeper. Moses, my man. Moses was asked to hit the rock like 2 times or 1 time. And he hit it so many times, you almost formed a rhythm from it. Okay. Was that emotions? You tell me. Samson, powerful, strongest man alive at that time. Maybe till date, right? Yeah. But again, you know what happened. Was it emotions? Was he trying to prove to the woman? Or was he trying to massage his ego? Emotions among men. I tell you, based on that, let's bring it out to a little bit of the present day, where out of emotions, men commit a lot of offense. There are so much of them. They get jailed. They commit so much crime. And it's being perpetrated by the men for the most part. And they end up in trouble. Emotions, love, or just weak when it comes to executing and making decisions sometimes. Now, this was the argument that was laid out by the women. I didn't say it. Okay? So it's not just Victor, no. And I just got thinking. So men, they always like strong, bring strength. Strength does not justify decision making, does it? And there was an illustration, I'm sure some of us must have heard about it. Oh, they say, men are the head. Oh yeah, they are the head. They are put there naturally, just the way the head is. And guess what? The woman is the neck. Without the neck, the head doesn't move. Does that justify why men are regarded as weaker sex? You tell me. Because right now, I don't know. What are we doing, Seth? Out of the fact that men take all the decisions and sometimes it doesn't really work out the way it should, men are coming out to say sometimes, or is it, let's say 8 over 10 of the time, it was the women that asked him to do it. Is that an excuse? So before they make any decision, before they come to show macho to the world, the women must have pushed their button, so to speak, from home. So the man goes out to try and prove that he is a man to the woman. And in many cases, God help you. Let me just leave it there. So I just thought I should put that out there. Let me get your thoughts on emotional level and who is actually the weaker sex. If you are the head as a man and the woman is the neck. Paraphrasing. So if you are the neck, the head can move, can it? The neck actually dictates where the head goes. Interesting. Even though the head has where the brain is, the neck still justifies where it moves. So it looks as if when it comes to man making decisions and doing one or two things, it looks as if most times it's being influenced. And you will now make bad decisions and it just might not work out. And the men take most of the brunt. They go to jail, they lose their life, get very hurt. They might not ever be the same again. I'm not blaming it's the woman's fault. But again, the men always feel to me like they are the weaker sex. Drop your comments. That's right. Let me get your take on this one because it's a little bit dicey. And hey, I don't know. You tell me if the men are weak or not. Okay? So, do you also know what the women now give suggestions? Okay, don't think I'm trying to be weak now because I'm hearing from the women. No, you actually respect them for their views. And do you know what? The women, when they go through anything emotional, do you know they shed a lot of tears? That actually brings relief. They discuss among themselves, group of friends talking about issues, married life, single life, children, whatever. And guess what? The men don't do any of those. You will hear a man say, oh, I don't want to show emotions. Oh, you don't see a man cry, but you see a man die. What a line. But you see, the rehabilitation a woman goes through are those. They shed tears to relieve. They talk among themselves to bring relief. That makes them stronger in decision making. But the man, on the other hand, what happens? He consumes the frustrations. He doesn't discuss it. He comes out looking macho, as usual. But inside, he's consumed by a lot of worries, a lot of things that he doesn't want to. He will tell you he doesn't have anyone to trust to tell because he doesn't want to show his weak side. In the process, he engulfs all these frustrations and stress rather than talking it through with a friend or two, rather than maybe shedding a tear to relieve. And what happens in the process? Bad decisions come into play, like crying, trying to prove. So tell me, who is the stronger sex now? Drop comments. I have my take on it. I've already said it. I'm a man, full-grown man for that matter. I've been there, done that. But you know what? The head cannot survive without the neck. You need to work hand in hand. But again, even these days, some women call themselves men. What are we doing, Seth? Drop comments as usual. Thanks for watching. I would like to get back with this issue again, depending on your response, and let me know so we can have a part 2 of this. For now, do unto others what you would rather want others to do for you. Bye-bye.